Welcome back to Wreck and Rule. I have been getting a little bit of positive feedback about overwhelming advantage tanks, so I will just be doing a quick deck breakdown of what I hope is a stable version of it, and you can tweak and manipulate it at your leisure. So, right off the bat, we have Megatron, Arrogant Ruler, Wave 2, common. Demolisher, Devoted Decepticon, Wave 1, common. Private Top Shot, Wave 3, common. Artillery Patrol Leader. And our good old Brave Fireflight, Sky High Recon, Wave 2, common. So, characters, easy to obtain, no problem. I will go over more about them later. I will jump into the deck first. So, I originally had 3 Brainstorms and 3 Overwhelming Advantage. It's very cute, very fun to pull off, but risk versus reward. So I've toned this deck down a little. And now I have it to 21 blue, 13 orange, 14 black, 13 green, and 6 white. 6 white is very important. I believe I have balanced the rest of the deck wonderfully. So we're down to 2 security checkpoint and 2 handheld blaster. They are strictly for defensive purposes only. You just want to flip them on defense. Don't play them. Bad idea. We have marksmanship. Play it when you can, if you need to. You have a ton of range sides. And this may help land damage that you may or may not be able to get through elsewhere, because 2 of your characters have 1 attack, and we'll get to that. We also have Pep Talk. You may need to draw some. This will help with that. And now we get into the overwhelming advantage portion of the deck. So, throughout the course of the game, you're going to be flipping, hopefully, oranges and black pips to, land damage here and there. This is the coup de grace, if you will, the surprise. I was losing, but now you're losing, or lost. So, for each Decepticon you have on the battlefield, max 2, min 0, min 0. Plan 1. Plan up to 2, you're only ever going to plan a white pip card. You have 6. Every time you see a white pip card come up in a flip, grab it. Throw away whatever you have to. Throw away your armors. Throw away those 4, 5, 7, 8, 9 cards if you can. Throw away excess cards you're probably not going to use, maybe like a Rock Toss. Maybe chuck the Brainstorm. Maybe you replace Brainstorm already. Chuck the Fight for Position. You're going to keep hunker down in your hands at all costs. And maybe hang on to a composite armor or backup beam. Definitely hold a composite armor if you don't have a hunker down in hand. You have a hunker down in hand, you chuck that composite armor. Adios. No problem. Back to overwhelming advantage. When one of your characters attacks this turn, if it upgrades includes white, orange, black, blue, green, all colors on all your upgrades. And you flip at least white, orange, black, blue, green, do 15 damage to an enemy. Any enemy, tapped, untapped, flip, not flip, combiner, bot mode, whatever mode, dumb mode, bad mode, anything. Boom, 15. I will go over another specific attack with Demolisher at a later point. But right off the bat, I will get into the how do I pull off this difficult, not so difficult issue. So the 2 main characters for the deck are going to be Demolisher and Megatron. Demolisher is your primary source for the OA attack. As you're all aware, in bot mode, he has Fake Bold 4. He will flip cards on offense based on his defense. He will get 4 extra cards. If for some reason you have a composite armor on him, he is flipping +7. 2 base, +7. Hopefully you have the backup beam on him, and you're flipping 9. 4, 7, 11. Wow. Once you have these 2 on, you need to play one of these 2 cards on him. Spare parts or a targeting drone. I prefer spare parts to mess with your opponent as much as possible. Obviously, they're going to want to vaporize something. They're going to want to ramming speed something. And it's just going to be this. And then when the other 2 come around, you can grab them again. Or you should already have 2 in your hand at that point. This is one method to pull off OA. Orange, black, white, green, blue. Option number 2 is a sort of like a fail-safe backup plan. You have 3 backup beams, 3 spare parts, 3 composite armors. That should be the go-to. Your backup plan only has 2 and 2, so be careful. This time you can grab the armor the extra padding, but you need to somehow draw the combat dagger. So the reason I chose this armor out here, because I can grab this weapon. I need to either draw composite armor or play hunker down. So I have 6 options to get composite armor. This method, I have 3. I have to draw this card. Dangerous, so it's the backup plan. I don't believe you care to play Smoke Cloak at all unless you're in some dire straits or whatever. I don't know why you would want to do that. Neither here nor there. So, throughout the course of the game, you are going to, and I've been testing this method for a while, you're going to want to flip Megatron and send him to get your hand cycling counter B. You want to scrap the bad upgrades and cycle for 2 more. Try something different. Don't flip Megatron at all. All you're going to be flipping is Demolisher every turn. Every time you flip into tank mode, you're going to be drawing 1 card for each other tank you have. So you should be drawing 2 max and maybe 0 minimum. So obviously you have 2 dead tanks, don't flip them anymore. Whew. Why did I choose Private Top Shot? He is the only 4-cost tank that has 5 health. It is the highest. You could go with Slammer. That's 3 health. No. Fireflight Brave. Why do you choose Fireflight over Headstrong? Health. Just more health. So your normal attack procedure will be, gauge your opponent. You're going to flip Demolisher. Turn 1, turn 2, whatever. If you see it's a blue deck without Pierce maybe, send them. Open the deck up. Try to get as many armors as you can into the scrap. You need these, at least minimum 1 of these in the scrap at all costs. Just try to dump your deck as fast as possible, whatever you can. If you see it's an orange deck, maybe you don't want to do that. Maybe you'll send Megatron first. Still flipping Demolisher. Megatron could take a hit on turn 1 or 2. The odds of someone doing 17, astronomical, possible, but untheoretical. So you'll send him. He'll take a hit. Obviously, you want to keep him alive. You're going to send Fireflight and hope he doesn't get murdered in 1 shot. Give him an extra padding or a Smoke Cloak. Sure, maybe that'll prolong something. Remember, there's 21 blues in the deck. It is primarily defensive. After you send him, you're going to keep flipping. Let's back up a bit. So you go first. You're going to flip. You're going to send. Turn 2, you're going to flip. You're going to draw 2. And then you're going to send. Turn 3, you might flip and send. And then maybe if you're not quite ready for the OA, you'll flip, you'll draw 2 more and send. Assuming Fireflight is still alive, you should be close to being able to OA somebody, because it's green. Should have grabbed it by now. Should have at least drawn 4 extra cards maybe, hopefully. Best case scenario. So their next attack should knock him out. Worst case scenario, you flip, you start loading up whatever else he needs it, and you send Top Shot to go die. Let's pretend he dies. Probably going to die. Now is when you need to surprise your opponent. They're like, oh, I got 2 of his characters dead. I'm doing great. Say they have a big, beefy character, whatever. Say they were cocky and they send Shockwave for whatever reason, whatever. So you're going to OA. You had better have been built up by now. We'll go with best case scenario. Say you have 1 white card in your hand. I don't know why he's tapped. And say Shockwave has full health. You're going to overwhelming advantage. You're going to plan 1. It's going to be the white pip. Means you're going to flip 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 cards. My deck doesn't really care about trying to plan 2 or 3, trying to plan your solution to the top. It just cares about bolding or fake bolding your solution to the top. The only way he can get turned off is if they have Acid Storm for some reason. I doubt it. It would just knock off 2, because remember, this doesn't count as bold. Good plan there. So as of those 13 cards, when they pop up, hopefully you pull it off. Remember, Demolisher's a 0. That's fine. You're going to land 15 damage on Shockwave. You should be attacking him if he's up there. You already have 1 attack here. So all you need is 1 other orange somewhere and 2 black pips. Obviously, you flipped at least 1 black pip if you're going to pull this off. So you only really need 1 orange, and 1 black. Somewhere in that spread of 13, Shockwave takes 2 Pierce 2 and takes 15 to the face. And Demolisher should be sitting pretty. Maybe Megatron's on his way out. Start bolding him into the orange, black, orange, black, orange, black, orange, black situation and try to outdo your opponent. Flip back here if necessary. It's 4 attack. Maybe he lost this, maybe not. Whatever have you. The personal targeting drone is a great play to end games, maybe. We had 2 games where I played against RJ and he was down to 1 health. Upgrade does it. Helpful. Be careful with the brainstorm play. Most people probably take this out. This is just a cutesy card, but it has been beneficial. If you brainstorm into hunker down, into overwhelming advantage, and he is in bot mode, do not plan. Don't plan. You will be flipping and drawing for each of your other tanks. If you don't have any more tanks out here, then hey, plan away. I lost Megatron. Okay. I believe that is all I can think of for now. Fight for position is maybe you want to brainstorm into fight for Oa. Maybe you just want to extra bold your way. I don't know. The fight for positions and rock tosses and other cards you're wondering why are they in the deck, they are for the double pips. You need to draw, you need to flip these on offense for other ways to deal damage other than just relying on Oa. Do not rely on Oa. If it happens, great. Plan your biggest attack around it. Try to get these blacks and blues and oranges out here on attack and marksmanships. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 range sides. 7 out of 8. Fairly decent. So, can it be competitive? Against blue non-Pierce, you should be able to win, no problem. Against blue Pierce, it'll be close. Against heavy orange, it's going to depend on your flips. I think that about does it. Maybe you guys enjoy this for your weekly, maybe not. Maybe you guys will tweak the brainstorm out for something more important, or maybe the pep talks come out for more double pips. Terrifying Resilience might be a decent armor to play. That'll wind you with another black-orange. That might still be a decent counter card to replace there. Plus flipping more armor for more tough for the 21 blues that are in the deck. Unless you take that out, then it's -1, then it's down to 20 blues. So, that is my version of Oa tanks. And give it a try. Don't give it a try, and enjoy.